Last season, the Wings and the Knighthawks battled to one of the most memorable championship games in Mill history. Tonight, they meet again, but nobody can forget the drama of that game.
The emotions of the team was one of almost hopelessness. You know, we thought, geez, do we have to come back again? You know, can we do it?
And they had one chance to do it with under 30 seconds to go. Red Lions ties it up!
Anytime you get that kind of emotion swing and momentum change, you're nervous.
There was a big sigh of oh no, because it reminded me back in 1991 when Buffalo came to Philadelphia as an expansion franchise and beat us in overtime.
And now we're going into sudden death overtime.
I thought maybe we should have took the time out there and set up a play.
We couldn't get the ball down and put it in the net, and you know, it was just a tough thing to take.
They looked to me a little bit too much, and I was double teamed and held up. Instead of looking to go to the net, they were trying to, you know, put it on my shoulders, which isn't something you want in a team.
Once we came in and it was overtime, I knew I had a feeling that one of us would put it in.
Number one offense in there. Gary Gait looking for it. Gary Gait to win.
I was just lucky that it was me that got the shot, and you know, it went in. You know, plenty of times in that game I took that shot, it didn't go in.
Having Gary and Paul go at it the way that they did and have it, you know, go all the way to overtime and then winning in the way that we factually did was a great, great feeling.
The Wings maintain their firm grip on the cup. A one-goal overtime win that the Knighthawks hope to avenge tonight. You're looking at the Core State Spectrum, the home arena for the defending champions of the Major Indoor Lacrosse League, the Philadelphia Wings, as they host the Rochester Knighthawks here in Philadelphia, our exclusive ESPN2 production of Major Indoor Lacrosse. Two stars tonight that you can focus on. Chris Driscoll leading the league in points at 21, and Kevin Finneran for the Wings fourth in the all-time assist leaders. I'll tell you, these guys can dish it out. They can score, yes, but when they carry the ball, they're dangerous because of their vision on the field. They will be the catalyst for the offense. On the defensive end, Steve Dietrich, Dallas Eliuk, first team All-Pro, Dallas. Steve Dietrich, second team All-Pro. These guys really set up the defensive ends of their field. There's a good look at Dietrich right now. Chugger, he is known as, and you can see that Rochester will be wearing the teal, purple, and white. They're on the right there at the face-off, and the Philadelphia Wings in the silver and the red and the black. All set to drop the rock. Lee Felsmo, Quinn Kesnick, Christy Lee, 15-minute quarters. Rochester's knocked down off their pins to start things off. Gabrielson gets the face-off. Ball loose, finally picked up. No, still loose. Philadelphia does a great job of ground balls. Nobody can get it. Finally picked up by Fietta. Fietta gets a start. He's a young rookie, number 9, out of the Syracuse program. Dives in and finds Rowe. Fietta silences the 16,000 here at the Core State Spectrum with a great move. Nobody wanted to pick the ball up. It was a really sloppy face-off. But then Fietta finally gets it. Here's a good-looking move by the rookie. He knows he has to launch himself into the cylinder for any kind of angle. And once he gets into the cylinder, he has to break the plane of the goal before he lands in the crease. He did a beautiful job, Fietta did. He ran with Roy Colson, who was also playing today. Both rookies for the Rochester Knighthawks. Second face-off. Silcott gets the face-off but loses the helmet. And Rochester, a surprise winner of the two face-offs to start this game. We're only 1 minute into it. Rochester with a 1-0 lead. Rematch of last year's championship game. This is Tommy Emmett working with Paul Gait on that one side. Emmett carrying the ball, trying to give and go to Paul Gait. Driscoll, the all-time points leader. He can shoot, he can feed. Wraps it around the defense of Govett. Gary Gait all the way down for the fast break. Marichek looks for him. That's the most dynamic, scariest duo in the league. Shot wide of Chugger. Follow up. Watch Philadelphia get the second and third shots. Could be a key in the game as Marichek tries to get it. Paul Gait off the races. Driscoll to his left. He's got to follow player Lemon. Lemon's got it now. Lemon can feed it. Does to Driscoll. Driscoll can't beat it.
Here comes the Wings.
That was a picture-perfect 3-on-2. They've had 2 shots right with 1 goal right in the 3 shots total right to the right. Dallas Eliuk. Finneran Showcased him up front. He's got great vision from Ohio Wesleyan. Finneran comes in, dishes it off, and does so well. Volker from Hopkins picks it up. Shot clock counting down. 4. Gabby Rowe. No angle at all for Finneran. Fietta had a tremendous first goal, and Christy Lee's got him.
That's right. His first goal in the mill. Mark, you're a rookie. What did that feel like?
Really, I didn't really know what I did. I just dove through the crease, and the ball went in. I got lucky, actually.
This is your second game. You kind of replacing one of the veterans, Peter Park.
Yeah, well, right now everybody's pushing each other in practice and stuff. Coaches want to see who's going to step up. A lot of hustle and hard work. That's how I got to here tonight.
And you really stepped up, scoring the goal. First one of the game. Way to go, Mark.
It was a 15-14 overtime win in the championship game between these two teams. Philadelphia winning. They also won an 18-17 game in the regular season, both here at the Core State Spectrum. Hollenbeck to the wing, and that one just gets brushed aside. That was Kerwick. Here comes Nostrum, but Thorpe comes in off the bench to really give him defensive hold. Colin Thorpe. You don't see many fast breaks on the bench side, and that's why. That's Reggie Thorpe, the defensive specialist from Syracuse. 5 guys in the first 2 lines for Rochester from the Syracuse team, but you don't see the fast break on the bench side for that reason. Thorpe comes out of the bench on the substitution, picks up 10 yards in the process, and clamps down the D. Chugger, shoulder save. Ground balls will be key. Let's see if Rochester picks up that end of their game. They lost to Boston their last time out, and they were pretty much dominated by Boston's aggressive attitude to the loose ball. Missed pass to Sudan, who really was looking for it. He comes out. And now you see Flynn on the far side. They don't bring up the near side, far side. It's a very safe clear as they change people. Flynn, the ball just sails away from him. This will be a backcourt violation. It goes out of bounds. Official timeout on the field, and we've got 11:27 left. The Knighthawks with an early 1-0 lead. We'll be back with our exclusive ESPN2 coverage in just a moment.
What's up? Oh, thanks for stopping, bub. I've been waiting out here forever. You just passed me. I'm out of gas. Your car is still running. Weird, huh? Very. It's in flames! I don't think so. But I love you, man.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
You're not getting the Bud Light.
Make it a Bud Light.
Where's the love, man?
It's 2 intra-conference classics. At 7, Providence coach Pete Gillen will have his Friars fired up when they face Big East foe UConn. But the Huskies' Ray Allen is one dog whose bite is as big as his bark. Then, at 9, with point guard Dwayne Simpkins at the helm, Maryland and the Terrapins are hip to the Tar Heels act. But Dean Smith's always got something up his sleeve. Providence versus UConn at 7. Maryland versus North Carolina at 9. Tomorrow, NCAA Hoops on ESPN2.
Tonight's major indoor lacrosse league game of the week is brought to you by Bud Light, the official sponsor of the 1996 Olympic Summer Games. Make it a Bud Light. And by STX Lacrosse Equipment, the name in lacrosse sticks, equipment, and apparel.
Welcome back to the Core State Spectrum. I'm Lee Salzmo. We talked about the heroes of this game being identical twins, Paul and Gary Gait. Let's take a close look at these 2 superstars. They are every bit that a superstar, 6'2", 210, and Paul is the Mill all-time points leader. Gary right behind him. Gary was last year's MVP on the championship team. Now, when these guys get the ball, you know they get double-teamed. Let's take a look at what Paul does in the no-passing zone in the wrong spot. The coaches have to get these 2 superstars in the right position. Here's left-hander Paul Gait coming in, double team, ball checked out. He really had no shot, not very many options. Coaches want to see them in this position. Let's take a look at when they're in the zone. They'll get it up high, the left-hander's shooting spot. He takes 1 player, 2 player. This is Paul Gait. He can feed from there or rip rope like he does right there. They are dynamic on offense. And Christy Lee, Paul Gait is no stranger to a double team.
That's right, Lee. Paul, you are no stranger to the double team situation. How do you handle that?
Well, you know, that's what we want to happen. Want to go out there and try and draw 2 guys and either dish the ball or get a shot off. You know, that's what the game's all about, draw and dump.
You got a new guy working with you, Emick. How is that going to affect the game?
Well, hopefully it'll be nothing but positive for the lineup and for us. We haven't found a chemistry yet this year, and we hope if we change up the lineup, we'll find it.
Well, we'll watch thanks for that. And on the other end, it's Gary Gait and Quinn.
Well, actually, Gait just flew out of the box. You can see he's on the floor right now. I asked him about how his line is constructed to combat the double team. He told me Steve Bucket is the key, and right there, we got a goal for Philly.
And
Chris Flynn.
It was Chris Flynn, that's right. He came in, had that big right hand at the top of the cylinder. And Gary Gait, as you mentioned, Q, came shooting out for the offensive possession. And then Chris Flynn, watch this, as Flynn brings it down. He gets past the defense, sets up at the top of the cylinder, and just rips it past Chugger to tie the game at 1. But that's how fast things happen. Here's Gary Gait now. He gets it swatted. Follow up.
Time of the goal, free.
Good opportunity for the second shot in Philadelphia. Game tied at 1, 10:38 left in the first quarter. Another one that could have found the mark just wide. Gabrielson had that shot. Here comes Gary. He's dangerous. He tries to lob that one over Chugger. Notice 4 shots for Philadelphia. They're wearing out Dietrich. The Knighthawks have to pick up some loose balls. They've had 4 shots at Steve Dietrich. Here they'll have 5. Gait in the open. He's tough here. Back door. Goalie can't beat Dietrich. He gets the foul. Well, this was the 6th shot. He takes it. That was the 5th. And here he comes out, follows his own, and just a little bit of a chip shot past Dietrich. Dietrich did all he could do. His team is letting him down by not getting the loose ball. They had 6 shots at Dietrich.
Yes, you can.
That puts the Wings in front 2-1. They lead by 1. 5 minutes have gone in the game.
4:50. Wings to Rochester.
Sudan's line. Hollenbeck up top, working the point, trying to get it in low. That's the stealth bomber. Cam Bomber, number 18, and here they go. Finneran out front. Finneran trying to outrace Sudan. Whoa! 3 goals in 2 minutes. Here's Finneran with great vision on the field. He beats Sudan. He knows he takes it as far as he can before Sudan makes the check and just spots it. Finds his target. 8th goal of the year for Finneran, who really has, again, tremendous vision, great assist man. Timeout call by the Knighthawks. 3 goals in 2 minutes. Flynn, Gubbett, Finneran answered Vietta's goal. 3-1. Philadelphia Wings now with a 2-goal lead early in the first quarter.
This free video shows you how Bowflex lets you outperform Nordic Flex and Soloflex. Call for yours right now. You need to see this free video. You'll see how your workouts with Bowflex can be faster than Nordic Flex and Soloflex. You'll see why Bowflex's cable pulley system can give you better results, why Bowflex can offer you both aerobic and strength conditioning, and why only Bowflex is backed by a lifetime warranty. If you've been looking at any home fitness equipment, make sure you compare before you buy. Call for your free video. Then you'll see why Bowflex is the machine that's right for you.
What can make your tomorrow better than today? A promotion? A great paying job? A new career? At ICS, more than 10 million men and women have prepared for new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home, in your spare time, you can get your diploma or degree. Choose from any one of these courses. Then call toll-free for free information about training with ICS.
Call 1-800-291-9988 right now for free information. There's no obligation, so call 1-800-291-9988 now.
Core State Spectrum very happy with the 3 straight goals for Philadelphia. They lead now after that first goal by Mark Fietta and the Rochester Knighthawks. They've scored 3 goals in a minute and a half and are really taking a lot of shots. They've outshot the team from Rochester by a big margin. Here goes another one. They're making it look easy. 2-on-1, backdoor easy shot for Johnny Nostrin. Tremendous job for him. 4-time All-American when he was in college at Washington College. 3rd goal of the season. He's having a slow start. 14-5. Philadelphia leading in shots against Rochester reset, means the shot clock goes up. Govett's having a big year. Quint's got him now.
Steve Govett, your 6th goal this season. Last year you only had 4. You guys have continued your momentum from last week's big win over New York.
It's all ground balls, Quint. We get the loose balls and we're going to win this game. You notice they got the first one and they scored right away, and we got the rest of them, and now we got 4-1 on them, and we're going to keep going.
What about your goal scoring success? Where's that come from?
Hey, it just comes from learning from the 2 best guys in the league, Gary and Tommy.
Steve Govett last year led the league in penalties, Leaf. 39 minutes. This year he's a goal scorer.
And Q, he was a goal scorer when he played at Radford. He was the all-time leading goal scorer at that university. He also was on the attack end of the field for the Canadian national team. So this guy can score, and he's finding his way to the mill. 4 goals in 1 minute and 44 seconds for the Philadelphia Wings, who have really stunned Rochester. Barry Powell lit into his team during the timeout, and then they went out and allowed a goal within the next 10 seconds. Maricek. Hollywood's got a great right hand. Just wide of 18 square feet of net, 4 feet high, 4.5 feet wide. Backcourt violation. Eight minutes to go in the first quarter.
It's a great play, Juice.
A lot of Syracuse influence. Paul Gait now finally with the ball in his stick. Rogers is up on him. Here comes Gator, and he cannot beat Eliuk. The Wings in transition. Paul Gait is playing Gary Gait. They're matched up against each other. 19 on 22. Gary gets away. Finishes it. Paul Gait was matched up on his brother. Watch, he comes back in the hole. He's got to go against Gary. Good size matchup. Gary in a little bit better shape. Watch how he takes the pick of Driscoll, his own man, and gets beat by that with Gary Gait using Driscoll of Rochester to pick Paul off of the defense. 5-1. Dietrich, intense pressure on the goalie for Rochester. Fast break for Driscoll. No, Sudan, but he cannot get it. Rochester obviously sloppy. They had that first goal with Mark Fietta, a rookie. Where are the veterans? Where are the Sudans, the Paul Gates, the Driscolls, the Jacobs? Rocket shot. 6-1 score. Watch them come down and just set right up. Denikin's got a good right hand, and they are feeling good about their game. Obviously, not much defense for the Rochester Knighthawks. Collins is coming in, but I tell you what, the goalie's not the problem for this team. This defense for the Knighthawks is not giving them any help. They're outrunning Rochester, and they're just getting all the ground balls and putting intense pressure on the goal. Dietrich, if you remember back to when the game was close, had 4, 5, 6 saves in a row, and finally Philadelphia would beat him. Change made by Barry Powell, so it's still Philadelphia comes up with a face-off. This is Flynn over to Nostrin. Back door to Grady. Philadelphia looking very, very fluid on their offense. Last game they annihilated New York. Tough job for Collins coming in without any warm-up. Dietrich's on the sideline with Christy Lee.
Well, Steve, we'd never like to see this. Our star goalie pulled early. What's the deal, buddy?
Philly came out flying, Christy, and I just couldn't make a save, so decided to try and change the momentum. Derek's a great goalie. He'll go in and shut the door down, and hopefully we can come back.
Looks like you were coming out a little bit. That's really not a traditional chugger thing.
No, I came out slow. I was fighting the ball, so I was trying to cut the angle down. Philly's too good of a team to do something like that. They caught me on a bad night. But Derek will go in and shut the door. We'll be okay.
There you go, Leaf.
And Christy, I would not be surprised if we see Chugger back in the game. 20-6, Philadelphia leads Rochester in shots. They've taken 20-6 for Rochester. Digging it out in the corner. Push call on this replay. Gives the ball back to Rochester. Emick working the side with Paul Gait, trying to give and go. Flynn doesn't give it to him. Paul Gait sets the pick again. They're trying to get it to Paul. Emick working with him for the first time this year. Now this is the right-handed side. Shot clock down to 11.
Interference! Going out!
Rochester is a team struggling to find themselves. They opened up the season with a win against New York. They lost to New York the following week, beat the expansion team from Charlotte, and lost last week to Boston. Marechek out front, back door. Nobody can stop this one. Gary Gait was really the beneficiary of some great ball movement. Starts with Marechek down deep. Watch Marechek now, who'll bring it up to the point, and then back door is Gary Gait just parked there waiting for the good ball movement. 2 passes going from one side of the pipe to the other, and not much of a chance for Derek Collins to make that transition. 7-1, a 6-goal lead with 5:27 left. They've scored 7 unanswered goals.
Time of the goal, 9 minutes and 33 seconds. Gait from Rogers and Marechek.
Rochester with a horrendous record away from their home confines. Winning record at home, a losing record away. They've scored 7 goals in under 6 minutes. Eliuk got a piece of, you're looking at head referee Roy Condon. Quint Kesnick is a 4-time All-American, and Hopkins and Quint. It's tough to come in cold when you're a goalie, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is, especially in a hostile arena like the Core State Spectrum with 16,000 fans. No warm-up. Derek Collins really seeing his first action in his entire league history. So not only is he a rookie, but he's thrown in a situation where his team is not playing good defense in front of him. He's facing the likes of Marechek and Gait. You got to feel for Collins right now. Look for Dietrich, though, to maybe reinsert himself in the second and third quarter.
I think you're right. You might see Dietrich come back in if they can keep this game close. Penalty on Hollenbeck, number 16 for Rochester.
Slash.
Roy Condon will go over and call it out. Slash into the head of Gait, number 16, Hollenbeck.
Jeremy Hollenbeck, 2 minutes for slashing.
Got Gary Gait right in the face, and now you're down by 6 goals, 7 straight scored for Philly. And here comes one of the most lethal power plays in this league. Finneran's down low. That's Nostrand, and Gary Gait's up top of the point. That's Marechek, and then goes down low to Denikin. Marechek for the right-hand shooter. Nostrand, left-hand shooter. Finneran finishes down low with Denikin on the right side. Denikin gets a check. That's why it goes high by Mearns. Good defensive check. Shot clock down to 5. Watch Gait. Collins gets a save, but does follow up by Marechek. Once again, they get the follow-up shot. They've done it several times tonight. 8-1, they lead by 7 with 4:17 left in the first quarter.
We have a Buddy Burger, funny fries, and a large Pepsi. No, that's a Buddy Burger. What? Forget the burger. All I really want is a Pepsi. 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 Yeah. Thank you. You need to get that intercom fixed.
We got ourselves a broken arrow. That's what we call it when we lose a nuclear weapon.
This Friday, over here! Bad will be measured.
The nukes are gone.
In megatons. Travolta, Slater, Broken Arrow.
Damn, what a rush!
Rated R starts Friday.
Gary Gait controls with 2:52 left. 8-1, Philly leads. They have commanded this game after the first goal of the game by Mark Pietta on Rochester. It's been 8 straight. Collins has come in to settle things down, but they need to pick up the loose ball. Kermit tries to get it, can't pick it up cleanly, so Glovett does. Collins glove save, big save. He is getting very comfortable, Collins. It's his first start. He didn't really start his first action. There's a good look at Gary Gait and Tony Resch.
Loose ball, don't just stick your stick in there. 2 heads, let's go.
Finally, an offensive set Silcott gets it checked away, stripped. Here comes Gary Gait. Blows through two people, looks for the back door. Nobody trailing. Player bounces off Finneran. Finneran looks to the follow-up player. Volker picks it out front. Back to Finneran. Volker is an All-American on the defensive end for Hopkins field game. Matt Ryder will get the Buffalo push.
Wings with a fresh 30 on the shot clock.
Change the line. Rowe comes in. Shots on goal, 19-7. It's an unbelievable blitzkrieg by Philadelphia. They are just hammering away at Rochester. Finneran, he's open. Oh, and a great shot. He went the far pipe, brought it back near. Collins makes a good save. Collins looking very strong. If they can just show him some offense. The new kid on the block gets nailed. Watch Volker from Finneran. Finneran takes the shot, but it's gobbled up. That Derek Collins again. Looking strong. Paul Gait hasn't carried it much. Here he goes against Matt Wilson.
It's a white ball. It's a white ball.
Folks, this is the franchise. Dallas Eliuk on the ground, goalie for the Philadelphia Wings.
20th Century Fox presents Broken Arrow.
The game's been going off Philadelphia's way, but this could be catastrophic for them. They've got Andy Piazza right there. He'll strap on the uniform and the pads and get ready to go. Where's his face mask? He's looking for it. Contact as Paul Gait starts coming in. He gets hit by 2-3 guys, and now the follow-up play. It's actually a Wings player that knocks him into the goalie. It was Volker who knocked in the Rochester player into his goalie.
This fall, the American Hockey
Watch Volker number 6. Volker will come down and just nail a Nighthawk player right there, right into Dallas Eliuk. Right on his knees, and he's been down ever since that contact. This is a first-team All-Pro. He is the backbone of their defense.
Hair Cuttery is a proud sponsor of the Wings lacrosse team. Visit one of their convenient 100 locations.
A game that is all Philadelphia.
Just $11. That includes
Barry
the
Palace
shampoo.
and the Nighthawks get a chance to reset their game.
Pet Boys for quality auto parts and service.
Roy Condon, did you get a chance to see what happened to the goalie? Roy Condon down on the field.
We got a Philadelphia push. A Philadelphia push. Push the man into the crease and into the goalie.
You have a push, right?
I got a black push.
So do I.
It's a white ball up here on the dot.
So they saw it cleanly. They're going to give the ball back to the Nighthawks. We'll be back to the final minute 20 of the first quarter. Philadelphia leading 8-1.
Are you ready for some turf burning, high scoring, board slamming, take a punch, lose your lunch, high fiving, hard driving, back slapping? How that happened makes you wonder. Goalie crashing, major indoor lacrosse league action. Check out all the action live and in person at a game in a city near you.
When sports cream? When arms are sore. When legs ache. When muscles hurt. Why sports cream? Massaging sports cream in brings fast pain relief. No medicine-y smell. No odor. Why sports cream? Because it works.
All set?
You bet I am. Thanks to you.
A few weeks ago with Jesse, I noticed something. Dandruff. So I told him about Head & Shoulders. Regular shampoos just rinse flakes away. Head & Shoulders helps prevent flakes from even forming.
Because great hair can't have flakes.
Dallas Eliuk going into the locker room of the Philadelphia Wings. This is their first-team All-Pro goalie. And the backbone of their defense, like in any game, you've got to have the stopper. They've got him in Eliuk, but he was hurt. Volker, his own player, came down and knocked a Nighthawk player into his knee. He's out of the game. Andy Piazza takes his place. So we're back to live action here on the field with a minute to go in the first quarter. 8-1 the score.
Saw that 37.
And it's a delayed call against the Nighthawks. There'll be a shot for Philadelphia. They'll get a delayed penalty here. They'll get a shot, or a loss of possession will stop play. Delayed call. Gait, Marichek. This is their firepower line. Rowe comes in. Nostrin takes one from way out front. Kind of a wasted shot. It was a free shot. He just takes a cannon from way out top.
What number? 99 is running off. What have you been holding it off? We're going both ways. 99. 99.
All right, so Tom Emick.
Rochester penalty to number 37, Tom Emick. Wings penalty to number 99,
Billy
Miller. Each 2 minutes.
Because it's going both ways. The first one was on 37, then you got a 99. Both roughing. 4-on-4. Reset.
Andy Piazza comes in because of the injury to Dallas Eliuk. 4 saves in his against 5 shots in his only game played, and we are now at a 4-on-4 situation. We've got 1 man each in the penalty box, 1 for each team. It's Emick, I believe, for Rochester, and Miller for Philadelphia. 4-on-4, and that gives Gary Gait a lot of space. He's got the ability to get inside. Great play by Silcock to give him a check from behind. Nighthawks need a ground ball badly. They finally get one. Jacobs, he hasn't carried the ball much tonight. Mearns, who's doing a great job this year, maybe his best year so far. Mearns comes in, 4-on-4, and bounces it off of Gabrielson. Driscoll to pick it up. Sudan's behind him. 14 seconds left in the quarter. Team's at 4-4 strength. Driscoll to Paul Gait. They've got 8 seconds left to let Gator take the last shot. And Piazza makes an easy save. Gator could have taken right down the throat. Didn't do it. Watch out, Govitz got less than a second. Heads up play by Collins. That'll be the end of the first quarter. After the first goal by the Nighthawks, it's 8 straight for Philadelphia. The crowd loves the 8-1 lead.
This is incredible.
Incredible.
What is it?
The double supreme cheeseburger. It's new. Brand new.
Same kind of stuff as the Big Mac.
Yeah, but I like this better.
Oh, that's because Burger King flame broils them.
It's got a lot more beef. A lot more beef.
Gonna take all lunch hour to finish one.
The Burger King Double Supreme Cheeseburger. Less bread and 75% more beef than the Big Mac. And it's flame broiled, never fried. With fries and a drink, just $2.99.
Well, back to work. What's the rush?
I don't think we're gonna be too busy.
Maybe Burger King won't advertise it.
This is about how you go to sleep one day, running your business the same way you always have, and wake up the next morning with things like email, voicemail, PCs, pagers, a whole new communications network. It's not a fairy tale, a myth, or a parable. This is about how things can really happen. This is about opening your eyes instead of closing them, and making a call instead of a wish. Network MCI, that's how.
Welcome back to the Core State Spectrum to start the second quarter. 8-1 Philadelphia. Dallas Eliuk, the Philadelphia goalie, walked off on his own power. What's going on with his knee? Do we expect to see him?
Right now, he'll probably end up sitting out till halftime. The doctors right now are making an evaluation to see if after the halftime he can be back out. But he's in a lot of discomfort right now. The player just came crashing in through the goal and just took out his one leg. So, like I said, the doctors make an evaluation, and we'll just see at halftime whether or not he can come back.
Leaf, I'm not a PhD. It sounds like a hyperextension of his knee.
Q, that's the word we got, but who needs him? 8-1, the lead. I mean that in a positive way. Here's your first team All-Pro. A good game for him to sit out and rest that thing. Give Piazza some minutes, because right now the Nighthawks have a long way to go to really put Philadelphia in trouble. They had a horrendous first quarter, the Nighthawks did. Let's see if they can get their offense going. This is the stealth bomber. Cam Bomberry. Andy Piazza picks it up. He was an All-American at North Carolina. Here comes Gary Gait. Sudan's the only one that can stop him. Thorpe double teams, back door to Finneran. Gait's got so many moves, and he's in such great condition. Paul Gait is in good shape because he's had this back problem. Marichek follows up. Collins is still in the goal for the Nighthawks. He came in for Dietrich after The score was about 7-1. Good chance for Mearns to get a shot off, but they didn't get it in. Jacobs, he really hasn't carried the ball much. He's one of their big scorers. Mearns in close. Oh, off the pipe. That was a good chance for them to finish it off. They couldn't do it. Piazza filled it up nicely, and they hit the iron. Watch out, Miller. Collins with a big save. The backup goalies for each team now in a second quarter of play. Who would have thought this? Here comes Ryder. Back to Driscoll. Driscoll can't beat Piazza. They're making it easy for him by taking some shots out front. You can see how big these goalies are when they put all their pads on. They fill it up pretty big. Chris Flynn, both teams taking real poor shots at this point, just coming down and just flailing away at the second-string goalies, thinking they're going to score. But these guys are looking tough. With holding the ball, Gabby Rowe pulls it into his chest. They'll give it back to the Knighthawks. Sudan wants to bring it down for a fast break. Look at the stats in the first quarter. It's loose balls is where it all is. 30-14, 2-1 margin there. Gives them a lot of shots. 23-7 in that category. Face-offs very close, no factor there, but it's the loose balls that gives you the shots, and they command both categories, and obviously the score reflects that, a 7-goal lead coming out of the first quarter.
Please turn to the Mill Pro ad on page 5 in your program. If you have a 10th anniversary sticker in your
almost all the shots have been in close. Our halftime will reflect that in our shot chart. We'll show that to you. Our Coors Light, our Bud Light halftime.
To pick up your replica jersey.
Too many men, black.
Penalty on the wings. 2 minutes for too many men on.
We'll get a chance to see the
number 24, Peter Jacobs, will serve
power play for Rochester. Christy Lee's on the Knighthawks bench, and they must be a little bit depressed down there, Christy Lee.
I tell you what, Derek Collins is doing a really good job. Steve Dietrich at the little break told him, hey, play strong. The team's rallying around you. You're doing a wonderful thing. He was a first-round draft choice. He's got a lot of experience in the box in Canada. And as you can see, Derek Collins playing strong tonight.
You've got to break that momentum, and that's exactly what they did. And Barry Powell's put him in there. Shot from Driscoll, the right-handed shooter, stealth bomber Cam Barberry. This is Driscoll again, and he finds Rowe.
Rochester goal.
8-2, a 6-goal lead now. Crowd doesn't react at all. They can't stand it. The fact that this lead was broken into, but now they're back to a 6-goal lead. Watch Driscoll come in. This is his second or third shot of this power play. And he really had an easy target to come in and line that one up. We talked about him at the head of the show. It's critical that he has a good game tonight if Rochester is going to get back in this game.
Rochester goal on the power play.
Marichet.
Number 93, Chris Driscoll.
How about that? Behind the back. Right-hander holding the ball to his left side and then going behind the back. Sienna looks back door. No shot there at all. We'll learn that shooting from the left hand on that side is a worthless shot. There's no angle at all. There's nothing to shoot at. Gary Gait back door, and Marichet just goes high. Driscoll's down the sideline with Christy Lee.
Chris has got to go. He just had to walk out. He's on the door, as you can see, Leaf. But Chris Driscoll is very important. He's critical in this game. We talked earlier. He wants a hat trick or better. He's not scored well against the better teams. However, he is still the leading scorer on this Nighthawk team.
He's a little heavier in the assist category than goals, but he can do it all, and he does have to come up big. First goal in a long time for the Knighthawks when they finally got the second goal of the game. It was Driscoll's. It was a power play goal. Teams at even strength right now. 11 minutes to go in the first half. 6-goal lead for Philadelphia.
Go get the ball.
Tony Resch, the coach of Philadelphia. He was voted to the All-Philly team tonight, along with 11 of his current players and ex-players. He was an All-American at Yale. Danikin with that right-handed shot. He tried to go to the near pipe. Collins looking very comfortable in the goal.
Shake it off, Molly.
Two-minute penalty on Thorpe.
11 roughing.
Rochester penalty to number 11, Reggie.
And to Piazza there.
5-on-4 block. Goalie's ball.
Rochester, 2 minutes for the run.
Here we go.
Philly 1 goal on 1 attempt. This is their second power play. They call a timeout with 10:35 left in the second quarter. Tony Resch wants to get one here. Philadelphia leads 8-2.
So you've chosen to be your own boss. Running your own business means doing what you love, and doing what you do best, except one thing you don't love one bit: doing the books. Well, now you can say goodbye to your bookkeeping hassles forever, because the makers of Quicken have invented QuickBooks, the #1 selling accounting software that makes it fast and easy to do the things you don't love doing, like paying bills, writing invoices, figuring out what your customers owe, even tracking inventory and doing payroll. QuickBooks makes it all hassle-free. How's this for fast information? A click, and QuickBooks shows you this quarter's income and expenses. And look, a few keystrokes, and QuickBooks does your invoicing for you, and then does the bookkeeping automatically. So you can get back to doing what you do best, growing your business. It's even easy to try QuickBooks. Call now to get a trial version for just $8 through this special limited-time TV offer.
That number is 1-800-344-8300.
Don't miss our next game on ESPN2's coverage of major indoor league lacrosse. O'Keefe and the New York Saints. They take on the Baltimore Thunder, led by great talent like Lindsey Dixon and Mark Millen, all-world player. A lot of talent as Baltimore takes on New York, February 19th, 7:30 Eastern Time. 40-18 overall shots. Philadelphia is just hammering away at Rochester. And this power play will give them a chance to go yet another goal up. They go inside to Marichek. Easy. Marichek takes it inside, his second goal in a row for this team. Watch how they work it down. Denikin now. Marichek will cut across this to the right of your screen. He'll follow the ball, go inside the defense, right there inside of Mearns, and wrap it around the shoulder. Beating Collins for goal number 9. There's a 7-goal lead. His second goal tonight, his second goal in a row for the Philadelphia Wings.
Power play from Finneran and Nostrand at 4:40. Wings 9. Rochester.
And Momberry, good-looking rookie, brings it down now. Works off the pick and roll inside. He's got a great stealth left-hand shot. Driscoll inside to Emick, who can't control it. Push call gives it to the goalie.
Back on the attack.
Wings, backdoor. Denikin cannot collect it. Now watch for the fast break. They're trying to find Paul Gait. Can he pick it up? Nice bounce shot. Gator nets it.
Rochester goal.
Paul Gait comes on a fast break. Tremendous fast break. And what a beautiful feed for Derek Collins. Watch this bounce pass. Now Gator's running full speed. Gator will pick it up on one bounce, beat Wilson on the fast break, and then just rope it. Finally, he gets the fast break, his first point of the night. 10th goal of the season. They have not had the ball in his stick very much. Back to within 6. There's a long way to go in this game, folks. And Rochester has a chance to pull it up because Dallas Eliuk is not playing. They've got Collins in the net, who looks pretty strong. They just need to kind of put the Band-Aids on a team that is not as glued together as tightly as the Philadelphia Wings are. The Philadelphia squad has a tremendous organization. They know exactly what they're supposed to do. Rochester's struggling a little bit now to find their roles. O'Keefe, or no, I'm sorry, that's O'Grady. Villanova star. Local hero. Tried to lob that one over Collins. They sure could use a couple goals from Gait now as Rochester brings it down. Momberry can't pick it up. Good defense by Chris Flynn. Momberry, he's got a great left hand in close. Lemon to finish it off. Shot clock down to 3. Great shot by Sudan. It was a loose ball. You've seen how many times Philadelphia has picked up the loose ball, the second shot, and nailed it home. Now Sudan finally answers it. Watch the ball bouncing around. Finally, Sudan picks it up, launches himself into the cylinder, and Piazza, already on his knees, cannot really adjust as quickly, as, of course, as he would on his feet.
Long way to go. Let's go. He's got red.
Scored by number 33.
Tell you what, folks, this game is very close for the dominance Philadelphia has exhibited here in the first half of this game. They have controlled the ball so much and had so many shots. They have a 5-goal lead, but Rochester hanging tough. Gary Gait against Silcott. Silcott, big check over the head, balls over the carpet. Thorpe looks to the box, and he's going right down on Rogers. He sees there's no fast break and slows things down. Murns in the middle against Gary Gait, so he pulls back. Silcott to Fietta, now Ryder. Ryder's been in the league 2 years. Ryder and Fietta both from Syracuse. Ryder likes his right hand. It's a natural righty. Tend to go more to your natural hand in the box leg. Big defense by Gary Gait.
After the check, loose, hold, reset.
Sudan's one of the veterans that have to step up on that sideline, and Christy Lee's got him.
Timmy, nice pickup on that loose ball. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, loose balls, possession time, getting shots on goal. They're out shooting us 2-1 right now, so we got to step up the shots on goal.
What about Andy Piazza shooting on this guy?
He's a different hand than Dallas. He plays righty instead of lefty, so we have to change up our shots. But we haven't had many, so that's what we're talking about. Here we go.
That's going to change for all these guys. They're going to take more shots. You heard it from Timmy.
Amick gets one from Paul Gait behind. They had a chance there. Paul Gait had the ball. They couldn't get him one-on-one with Piazza. Rochester needs to take their time. 6:45 left in the second period. 9-4. Philadelphia leads. Here comes Paul Gait on the fast break. He's got Ryder to his left, if you can see him. 3 people giving attention to Paul Gait. Finally tries to get it to Ryder. Tough to get it cleanly through the 3 defenders. Back to Paul Gait. Dips in closer. A glove save by Piazza. That was a huge save. Gait so tired he can hardly get back to the bench. Paul Gait struggling to get back. Finneran with Flynn up top. Big left hand. Finneran's got it all. Star at Ohio Wesleyan's program. Has really grown to be a tremendous player. Arch inside rope. The pick and roll is what it's all about. Look at the pick right there by Volker. Volker sets up, takes his man out, actually moves right into him, but gives him the alley. Finneran will cut down. Volker sets the pick, leaves him that alley to drive in for the left hand, and when your stick's in the cylinder, it's tough to stop. 10-4, they're down back to a 6-goal lead with 5:44 left in the first half. Miller takes it down deep as they control another faceoff. Miller doesn't beat Collins. Finneran's having a huge year, and Q's got him right now.
Kevin, you're having a big year. That was a big goal. Seems like you guys kind of lost a little momentum there for a while.
Yeah, we don't want to go into an up and down kind of thing. Let them back in the game. They've had a couple of good chances there. They just haven't connected, so hopefully that gave us a boost that we needed.
What about your game personally? Last year you had 21 assists. This year it seems like you're scoring a lot of goals.
Well, just figure a couple guys retired. We needed some extra goal scoring and help the team out anyway.
Kevin Finneran, former second-team All-Pro Leaf. This guy's having a first-team season.
Q, he's the kind of guy that'll do anything you ask of him. He's got the great vision, and they want more goals. They're going to get him. Marechek backdoor, and Collins is looking pretty darn strong in the net. He needs tough defense in front of him. Here comes Gary Gait. Takes more than one player. Whoa, and the second player makes the stick check. Watch the back door. Marechek gets triple team. Somebody's open. Gary Gait can't get it. Hollenbeck does. Watch for somebody to come up. Far side's Murns. Hollenbeck will take it. Off the iron. And here comes trouble. Gary Gait with Gabrielson. Gabrielson will give it back to Gary. Gary goes back to Rogers if he can. There's Rogers. Big save in the face by Collins. Reggie Thorpe, defensive All-American. Syracuse brings it down. He tries to give it up and go off the field. He does as Paul Gait comes on. Jacobs, we haven't heard much from him. He's in their number 34, trying to free up Paul Gait. He does. Paul Gait against his brother Gary. Paul Gait around the back and can't find that target. One-handed, And can't beat it for the follow-up shot again. That was a tremendous play by Paul Gait. Piazza standing up tall. 2 big saves by the Pizza Man. But a great effort by Paul, who's back on the field. Paul Gait pretty much hanging on the offensive end. And 22 saves for Collins, 17 for Piazza. Each goalie coming off the bench to spell the first-teamers. Hemming can't beat the Pizza Man. He looks strong. He doesn't get a lot of minutes behind first-team All-Pro Dallas Eliuk, but when he does, it's tough.
Timeout, 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 timeout. No.
Timeout with 3 minutes left in the second period. 10-4 lead for Philadelphia.
Look carefully at these ice cubes. Do you see a subliminal message? Do you see a beautiful naked woman smiling seductively at you? If you do, you probably just need a girlfriend.
Hey, having a little trouble packing on pounds, sports, or to even be noticed? You could cram down all this, loaded with fat and cholesterol, or you could drink a glass of this and pack on quality pounds. It's General Nutrition's Pro Performance 2200 weight gain. 2200 pound packing calories a serving. Fortified with guarana, OKG, creatine, and royal jelly. Beef up your bones with GNC's Pro Performance 2200 weight gain. Get noticed, get big, get a life. Only at GNC.
Core State Spectrum's got some great chow, folks. Philadelphia leading 10-4 gives you extra time to go out and get the nachos. Lee Felsmo, Christy Lee, and Quint Kesenick bringing you ESPN2's coverage of major indoor lacrosse. Billy Miller fakes it to Flynn and comes down against Collins. We've got just under 3 minutes to go, a 6-goal lead, but here comes a fast break with Sudan leading it. In the gut, he looks for a trailing player, can't find anybody. Now he's got a good angle, but not much oomph on it. Cam Bomberry, he's got a tremendous left hand, tries to go to the backdoor lemon. Philadelphia does a great job of knocking that down. Philadelphia plays a toe-to-toe, in-your-face defense. Volker clearing on the far side as he gets fresh legs in on the near side. Finneran, Wilson, Gabby Rowe. And it's Volker working the side. Remember last time? Volker sets that pick. Finneran comes in. It's time to go to the right hand. Rowe takes a shot, wraps it around Silcott, his defenseman. I like how they get the loose ball. Philadelphia giving them shots too, giving themselves 2 and 3 shots on every possession. Under 2 minutes to go. Rochester gets it back. They've got 6 goals to make up to get back to a tie game. Dallas Eliuk, first team All-Pro, out of the goal with an injury for Philadelphia. Off the foot of Gabby Rowe. And it stays down here. It'll be Knighthawks ball. When we come back, Rochester will have it. We've got 1:44 left in the first half. 6 goals to make up for the Rochester Knighthawks.
Rule number 52, face off. Rule number 62, interference. Rule number 45, board checking. Rule number 25, to play the game, use a puck.
The West leading Wings skate down to FLA Thursday at 7:30.
Face it, the NHL rules on ESPN2.
17 seconds, right? We got Mookie for Brian, you all right? Steve, Billy, Gage, you all right? Okay? Yeah. If we go, we'll go Billy. No, we'll go Gabe's and Steve in the back. Go Billy in the middle. Mookie.
Right, play a 2-on-1 catch up here. Okay. Sudo, you be up top. Chris, what's you in the right? Randy, what's
you cut the middle and see what happens with the ball up top. If they slant you, then you got movement inside, okay? Right. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. You got 17. Yeah.
17 seconds left in the half. 10-4. Philadelphia leads. Rochester called a play here to try to get the last shot. Paul Gait, Sudan. This is Driscoll. He'll take it from there. He's been doing it all night. He finally finds rope. The second goal of the night. Driscoll just walks in and cranks it past Piazza. They haven't been going out to take that shot from Driscoll. They've been cutting off Paul Gait and some of the other players. Watch him down low. The slide comes up from the backside. The double team for Paul Gait took a lot of the defense high and left that open. Driscoll gets the shot, 10-5. That is a huge goal, because a 5-goal game really doesn't tell the story. Philadelphia has dominated this game. They only lead by 5. Rochester can regroup at half, and that is the half. They can climb right back into it. We'll have to see if Dallas Eliuk, first-team All-Pro, comes back into the goal. He was out with an injury for Philadelphia. That will be one of the key stories in the second half. You saw Dietrich come out for Rochester, but Collins, his sub, has done wonderfully. I think Collins will stay. The question is, can Dallas Eliuk, first-team All-Pro, come back and give this team from Philadelphia the life they need to continue this big offensive push? Gary Gait's been a big part of the offense, as he always is. He's the complete package, and Q's got him on the sideline right now.
Gary, you guys came out on fire, went up 8-1. Where does that kind of explosiveness come from?
You know, this comes from being prepared and ready to go, you know. Let up a little bit, we got to go back and do it again second half, refocus and get it done.
Without Eliuk in your lineup, Rochester won that second quarter 4-2. What'd you just say to Piazza?
Oh, I told him, great job, you know, just keep your head up. You know, we'll work hard for him, and we'll try and get this win for him.
Thanks, Gary. Good luck in the second half. While we've got time here at the Core State Spectrum with the score 10-5, let's swing into our weekly feature called Rules and Tools, where we take a look at some of the nuances of indoor lacrosse.
Rules and Tools, brought to you by Pringles. So fresh, once you pop, you can't stop.
There are basically 3 ways to get a penalty shot in the Major Indoor Lacrosse League. The first one you won't see very often, and that's when a player throws his stick in the path of a ball that's headed toward the goal. The second is a little more common. Breakaway position for a player, a personal foul against him, penalty shot awarded. The third is more common, and that's if you already have 2 guys in the penalty box, another personal foul, rather than be 3 men short, a penalty shot is awarded.
This is about advanced communication technology, about what's happening today, how things like the virtual office and call centers can work for your business. But it's not about bits, bytes, bells, or whistles. This is about people who know how to listen and where to look, people who can help you put all the pieces together and even get you the hardware and software you need. This is about how simple things can be, about knowing who, about knowing how. Network MCI, that's how.
His drives are long, his temper is short. Just go home! And he's turning the game of golf into a contact sport. Adam Sandler is Happy Gilmore. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 16th.
Louisiana Tech's power backcourt, Vicki Johnson and Deborah Williams, helped make their team one of the nation's best. Now they're heading to Bowling Green to take on Western Kentucky and senior point guard Don Warner. Louisiana Tech versus Western Kentucky, Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, only on ESPN2.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our Bud Light halftime report from the Core State Spectrum. It's a 5-goal lead for the Philadelphia Wings. That's the good news. They're dominating in every statistical category. The bad news is a 5-goal lead can be made up pretty easily in indoor lacrosse. Let's take a look at the numbers to show you how they got to where they are with that 5-goal lead. The dominance, very obvious, from the face-offs to the loose balls to the shots on goal. And the saves, Collins has come up huge for Rochester. Those numbers really show you that they should be leading by 8-9 goals. They only have a 5-goal lead. That's the good news for Rochester. Both power plays, by the way, are perfect. We've had 3 power plays, 3 goals scored on them. The Knighthawks scoring down and low, but not enough shots. They've got 26 shots, 5 goals, all fairly close to the goalie for Philadelphia. Now let's take a look at Philadelphia's numbers. They're incredible. 35 shots in those red zones, the right and left of the red zone, and they come and add up to 9 goals in the face of Collins and Dietrich. Dietrich had a tough time. We'll see if he starts the second half. Tonight's MIL Game of the Week is brought to you in part by the Philadelphia Holiday Inn Stadium Hotel, the home of the MILL in Philadelphia.
It's color printing and it's state of the art. It's flyers. It's proposals. It's Crayola and Hallmark Connection software. And putting your very own logo on a t-shirt. So it's not business as usual. It's what you can do with a new Canon Color Bubble Jet printer. Canon. What can you do?
What's new in the cheese world?
Feta cheese is big, Dave.
Anything else?
Try the pepper jack.
Wow, this would spice up a bacon cheeseburger. Give me 1,000 pounds, sliced.
Okay.
And spice it up he did. It's Wendy's new Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger. A quarter pound of fresh beef, spicy Pepper Jack cheese, 3 strips of bacon, and the perfect sauce.
Great cheeseburger, Dave.
Sure beats feta.
Sure beats feta.
I just said that.
Come try Wendy's new Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger today.
As we get ready for the second half, you see Dallas Eliuk getting taped up. I don't think he will be back in the second half. His team in Philadelphia has a 5-goal lead as we start the third. Lee Felsmo, Kim Kessler, and Christy Lee with you in our ESPN2 coverage of major indoor lacrosse. The defending champions, Philadelphia, get the face-off to start the third quarter. And in the goal is Derek Collins, who came in for Steve Dietrich in the first quarter. Philadelphia's wheeling off an 8-straight goal run. Well, you know the Knighthawks talked about getting some ground balls, getting some possessions. Let's see if they can come up with the ball. Fietta runs right into the Philadelphia Wings. Gary Gait can go through too easily. Well, Fietta learns a trick here. This is Gary Gait. He never played with him. He followed him to Syracuse. And Gait just stood him up on the bench side and then beats him going to the goal. Hat trick for the MVP last year. He's really off to a fantastic start again this year. Finneran. Rowe. Bounces it too close. It'll go over to Rochester. They get the face-off again. That's 2 straight face-offs. As we start the second half. 11-5, a 6-goal lead for the Wings as they start the scoring here. And a half that Rochester must win, of course, to get back into this thing. Gates trying to get loose on the far side. He couldn't.
His own man. He's pushed into the goalie. It's a reset and it's a white ball.
Rochester with a fresh 30 up shot.
All right, ridden in by Finneran on the defense. Watch how he gets pushed in by Finneran. That was the call, at least. Lennon was going to the goal. That call could have gone either way. Fresh shot clock and a possession. Driscoll's got to move it. He's holding the ball a long time. Emick. Gary Gait's down low. Paul Gait rather is low. Paul Gait can't get free. Gabby Rowe playing defense. Shot clock at 14. Emick working against Matt Wilson. Picked off beautifully by Finneran. Watch Finneran take off. He's got Volker to his right. Finneran will take the lefty. Collins, big save, but watch out for Nostrum. Up top. Rowe can't find the target. Paul Gait looking for help. He's going to try to beat Denikin. Gator. Big save by Piazza. Driscoll playing flat-footed.
Push, reset, here.
Wings push.
They got dog kick him. Come on.
Possession.
Roy Condon gets things squared away. 12:50 in the third. 6-goal lead for Philadelphia. Paul Gait! Big save by the pizza man. That was huge. Anytime you get a Gait brother in your face, it's usually all over. Paul Gait's trying to draw a penalty on the other end. Condon won't go for it. Watch Nostrum's left hand. Miller. And again, Flynn gets the ground ball. This guy's an original Philly cheesesteak. Shot clock down to 1. Flynn played at Penn. He's limping a little bit as he comes off. Number 9 is. Inspirational leader for a Philadelphia team. Here comes Sudan. 6 goals down, 12 minutes to go. Plenty of time, 12 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Sudan trying to work the pick and roll with Lemon. Sudan might wrap it around his defenseman, which is Gabrielson. Piazza with another big save. Reggie Thorpe's a defensive specialist on the Rochester team. And he comes on the field right now to play Gait. Gait getting a lot of attention from Lemon and Thorpe. Govett now back to Lemon. They can't get it cleanly. Watch out, Rogers. Lemon looking for help. Gary Gait, watch out. This is all over. Gary Gait, Burns behind him. Gator. Well, Peach stopped Paul Gait on one side. Now Gary Gait gets the fast break. Watch the play break defense, though. Gary Gait checks it down, gets his own loose ball, and takes off. Now when he beats those two guys, splits them. Burns can't catch him. It's all over. Stick high, goalie high, finds rope. 4th goal tonight for Gary Gait. Fittering. A good check, takes it high.
Wings 12, Rochester.
Quinn Kessling's got the great Gary Gait.
Gary, one-on-one with the goalie that time. It looked like you opened the face of your stick up, gave him the far side, and pulled it near side. Tell me about it.
It's just the old far near, you know, lean your body far, throw your stick out, and bring it back with your wrist.
And he bit it. Gary Gait, that's a goalie's nightmare, Leaf.
Well, Gary Gait is a goalie's nightmare. He is a tremendous player. He scored 2 goals in the second half. The league's MVP last year, number 22. Matt Ryder gets 2 minutes for this play. I tell you, Rochester needs to come out and play smart in the second half, and they might get back into it. So far, they come out not playing that smart. 2 goals by Gary Gait make it a 7-goal lead as they have a power play trying to make it 8. Rochester has the ability to score short-handed. They've got some great finishers. Philadelphia really sticks the defense to you. Govett gets his helmet back on. We'll take a timeout and come back. Philadelphia leading by 7.
Are that working now?
Dad?
Yeah?
There's something I want to tell you.
What is it, son?
Well, Dad, you're my dad. And I love you, man.
You're not getting my Bud Light, Johnny.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Ray, forget it, Johnny.
The Major Indoor Lacrosse League is the hottest sport in town, and when on the road, make sure you stay at one of our fine MILL sponsor hotels for the 1996 season. The Sheraton Inner Harbor Hotel in Baltimore, Maryland, the Buffalo Hilton in Buffalo, New York, the Long Island Marriott in Uniondale, New York, the Holiday Inn Stadium in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Radisson at Rochester Plaza in Rochester, New York. These fine hotels are where the teams of the MILL stay when on the road. Call and make your reservations today.
Well, come on.
Oh, do you think it's possible after all these years?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Albert, it's changing color.
I knew it.
We've got hard water.
If your soap won't lather well, and if your skin feels dry, you might have hard water. And then you need Zest. Soap leaves a drying film behind. But even in hard water, Zest rinses clean away for cleaner, smoother feeling skin.
You're not fully clean and smooth unless you're Zest fully clean.
We're not getting older.
You're getting smoother.
Dallas Eliuk coming back out. We don't know if he'll play. He doesn't need to right now. They've got a real good lead, so good time for him to relax. Dallas Eliuk, first team All-Pro. You had a good look at him. Hurt his knee at the end of the first quarter. Team's on even strength now. Got a 7-goal lead with under 9 minutes in the third quarter left. Driscoll and company have to get something going on. Lemon. They have not been able to get Gary Gait loose. He's trying to work the far side against Wilson. Shot clock down to 5. Sudan's going to have to throw, or Driscoll have to just throw it away. He's holding it too much again. Dallas Eliuk, story of the first half, and Hughes got him.
Dallas, it's good to see you on your feet on the bench. Tell me, how you feel? How's your knee?
It's just a hyperextension. Doc Miller's will give you the medical prognosis, but it's just a hyperextension of my right knee.
You think you'll be back next week?
Next week, hopefully tomorrow.
Tell me a little about your backup, Andy Piazza.
I guess Andy's doing well out there. It's not the ideal situation to put him in, but he wanted playing time, so he's got it.
Thanks, Dallas. Lead the best goal probably in the history of the Major Indoor Lacrosse League. Dallas Eliuk.
First team All-Pro and very critical. This team, Q, he talked about tomorrow. This team has to go play New York tomorrow. Very tough weekend for them.
Give me your number. Right there. Give me your number. Serving unsponsored, no way. Give me your number. Give me your number. Give me your number.
We got it unsportsmanlike right here. Miller comes flying over. I think the bench gets called for it, or maybe Miller. Driscoll holds. He's been holding the ball a little bit too long, actually. Now he rolls it out. I think the bench actually get called. See Martin there to your left. Martin leaning over the bench, ex-player, retired last year. He's on the all-wings team, announced today. He got called for an unsportsmanlike. They had to stick Jacobs in the box. This will be a power play for Rochester. First shot was, again, not an efficient one. They have not been putting efficient pressure on Piazza. Watch the back door. Gary Gait off the iron. Push call, but bring it back. So Philadelphia can kill some of this penalty. They lead by 7 about halfway through the third quarter. Finneran as Roy Colsey, rookie from Syracuse, number 3, plays a little defense. Colsey's in great shape, but very inexperienced. Got to learn the ropes in the box league.
Got them all. There you go. Wings possession. The fresh new 30.
Wings get it back, a fresh 30-second clock. And again, they try to kill some time. Minute 10 left on the penalty.
Fracture.
11 intercepts. Now we'll get the offensive boys on. Here comes Paul Gait. They'll reset. They've got 52 seconds left on this penalty. They were 1 for 1 in the first half. This is their second try. Paul Gait goes into the middle. Cam Bomberry, the stealth bomber, puts one on target. Piazza looking very strong. Lemon, Driscoll, and this is Cam Bomberry. Paul Gait taking his mouth shot. These guys must think Piazza's a pretty easy goalie, but he's not. They're taking his shots way out in front, and Peach is making it look easy to make the saves. That shot in close by Jacobs. Govett, great push to Marichek. Marichek all by himself. As watch out of the goal is Collins. Beautiful intercept by Collins, and now they've got a 2-man advantage if they hurry up. Paul Gait goes in. Marichek's way behind the play. Vietta's up top. Driscoll's up top. They got to work that side. Here comes Driscoll holding. Back door. Vietta.
Rochester goal.
It all started with Collins coming out of the goal to start the fast break. 2 goals for Vietta, 6-goal lead for the Wings, 5:54 left in the third. Backdoor, second goal.
You betcha world-class entertainment is included. It's an all-inclusive resort.
There's all-inclusive, or there's super-inclusive. At Super Club Breezes, it's not just included, it's actually fun. So have a ball.
It's all inclusive. Hey.
Or super inclusive breezes. You've never been on vacation until you've been to Super Clubs. 1-800-859-SUPER.
You don't get too many complaints. Once in a, well, you know, sometimes a guy say we're not showing enough of his highlights or his sport. And the time the wrestlers came in, they were a little miffed.
Where are my highlights? Yo, Miller, you know that wrestling's the #1 television sport in terms of demographics?
Oh, sure, I knew that. Everybody knows that, don't they?
It's those Greco-Roman wrestling guys. They're a bunch of sissies. You guys are great.
Of course it's real. I mean, if it's up to me, we're running these highlights every night on SportsCenter. Aesthetically, there's a problem with it. It's something, it's technical stuff. The camera angles that you use are... There's
12-6 the score. The defending champion Philadelphia Wings leading by 6 in the third quarter. The good news for Rochester is they scored the last goal on a power play. They're 2 for 2 now on the power play. But Philadelphia has really just shoved it down their throat this whole game. Finnering off the face-off again, controlled by Chris Flynn. Finner now working that left side. Denikin give and go the pick and roll on that one side. Here comes Fietta has looked pretty good. He's got 2 goals already, and he's knocked off his wheels by Gabby Rowe.
Set, white ball! White ball! Next time! Next time! Fellas, let's focus on our business and leave the refs out of it.
I thought you were supposed to bang the bench this year.
You're not supposed to.
George Corrigan behind Tony Resch. Coach and assistant coach. Up in front. Fietta having a pretty big game. Takes that shot. Ryder now working the right side. Rochester's not really tested Piazza. He's made some consistent saves, and that one ends close. Did he get the goal or not? Yes. What a tremendous shot. Matt Ryder comes in and just sends it home. This is a very close one because if he's in the crease before, watch his feet. If he's in the crease before it breaks the plane, it's no goal. Comes in, shoots. Tough to tell. Looked like a great shot, though. He found rope before he makes contact with the ground. 2 goals in a row, Fietta and Ryder.
As he was shooting, it's a good goal. Take the spots, guy. You gotta be on this side. You gotta be on this side. Oh, really? Yeah. Take the spots. Set.
Jacobs trying to face off as Rochester tries to find a secret.
Clamp in the box. Can't clamp.
Jacobs not facing off much. Didn't even know that the rule was changed last year. You can't clamp. You got to pull that ball out. You got to rake it out. Major Indoor Lacrosse League wants to keep the action moving. Philadelphia again controls the faceoffs. O'Grady behind.
Seems a little quiet in here.
5-goal lead. This one could get close if Philadelphia doesn't maintain pressure. Oh, Paul Gait tried to pull it up and cooks the defense. Great move by Philly. It all started to break down when Paul Gait tried to intercept and didn't get it. 2 goals for Flynn. Watch Paul Gait come in. Paul Gait whiffs. Look, Paul Gait misses it. Now Flynn comes in. Nobody to pick him up. Great shot. 6-goal lead for Philly.
The assist for number 15, John Nostrand, and number 7, Paul O'Grady.
So Chris Flynn turns it back. He's a hometown favorite, and Q's got it.
Chris, Rochester scored 2 in a row, and you stopped their momentum with that last goal. Tell me about it.
Well, Quint, we're just trying to go to... Damn, we just scored. What we're trying to do is just get the ball down our own end, settle up, work some time.
Chris. As you were talking there, Rochester scores. Bomberry, the stealth bomber, giving Rochester their 8th goal lead. You might want to take it from here. We can swing it down to Flynn in a couple minutes.
Well, the stealth bomber came in, didn't take the big crank shot with the left, but he comes in, draws Piazza out, and backdoors Curie. It's the first time they've gotten Piazza out of the pipes. They really haven't had great shots against Piazza. Piazza has looked very good, but they haven't taken great shots against him. Collins, very comfortable in the goal as well. So Rochester looks comfortable in the goal, and Piazza really hasn't been tested by great shots. That was a good shot, the last one. Those are the kind of shots they've been taking, and those are the kind of shots that Piazza can save with ease. Gary Gait, this will be all over. Gator looking for goal. Gary Gait, 5 goals, 6-goal lead for the Wings.
You can enjoy the world of beauty, excitement, and adventure. All these and more can be yours in the wonderful world of art. And with this art test from Art Instruction Schools, you can find out if you have the interest and desire needed to become a serious art student. So to get your free art test without cost or obligation, call this toll-free number now. Call 1-800-344-8300. That's 1-800-344-8300.
This free video shows you how Bowflex lets you outperform Nordic Flex and Soloflex. Call for yours right now. You need to see this free video. You'll see how your workouts with Bowflex can be faster than Nordic Flex and Soloflex. You'll see why Bowflex's cable pulley system can give you better results, why Bowflex can offer you both aerobic and strength conditioning, and why only Bowflex is backed by a lifetime warranty. If you've been looking at any home fitness equipment, make sure you compare before you buy. Call for your free video. Then you'll see why Bowflex is the machine that's right for you.
People can think whatever they want. You know, if they want to give Rochester the edge, that's fine. Because it happens on the floor, and that's the important thing. And we're looking to go out and take Paul Gait out of the game and win.
And Gary Gait commenting on tonight's game. He is in tremendous condition. He is taking over this game. He has scored 3 of the last 4 goals for Philadelphia. He has scored 3 of the 4 goals they've scored in this half to maintain that 6-goal lead. Silcott moved early. They give it to Gabby Rowe. Finnering coming in, and he's picked off. Vieta picked off by Volker. Finnering and Volker really worked that side beautifully. Kevin Finnering, a team leader. He gets a little bit of a screen. Watch him step that left side. He gets a little bit of busyness in front. He sees that Collins is leaving the backside over, and that accurate left hand nails the inside of the pipe. 2 goals in 11 seconds for Philly. Make it 3 and 15. Right off the fast break, Jacobs, the rookie from Hopkins, comes in and just nails it. He had 2 goals, 3 assists against New York in his first start last week. He was a second choice in the first round for Philadelphia and has proven to be a tremendous pickup. He's like a Jim Veltman. 3 goals in 30 seconds for Philadelphia. They lead 16-8. We're still in the 3rd quarter. Jacobs is huge, number 24. He's down to the right there of your screen. Played midfield at Hopkins, faced off for Hopkins, scored 10 goals in his senior year. Miller was a great scorer at Hobart. All these players at the top of their game. They're in the collegiate game. Shot clock down to 5 as they try to initiate from behind. Miller has to shoot quickly. Almost sneaks it past Collins. Be interesting to see if they even think about taking Collins out. He's taking a lot of shots. Ball given right back to Philadelphia now with 19-18 seconds. They've got fresh people on. Maricek, Gabrielson, Gary Gait asking for the ball in front. Watch out. Maricek can shoot from there at the feet of Collins. The follow-up again. They've had 3 chip shots that have done real well. Watch the fast break. Paul Gait, one man to beat. His brother can't do it. Gary Gait strips him. Gary Gait on the run. Get out of his way, Scott Gabrielson. Good pickoff by Driscoll. Gary Gait against Paul Gait. He just strips him. A little stick check brings it down. Gary Gait off to the races. The league's MVP last year. He's a total package. I've used that term, but that's what he can do. Play defense, great team concept, but tremendous shooter. Cam Bomberry with the same shot he scored the last one on. Bomberry gets 2 in a row, and both of them driving down the left side. So the rookie looks tremendous. Keeps his team with a little bit of a statistical hope. Watch him on the far side coming against Piazza. Same thing, backside, right inside the pipe. So we've got some rookies starting to take over here. Cam Bomberry, Jacobs doing it in the faceoffs. Gabby Rowe takes this faceoff for Philadelphia. And I tell you what, there's no faceoff concept for the Rochester team. They got shellacked in the faceoffs against Boston, and they're getting hammered here. It's not just facing off against somebody. You have to have a good team concept to get the ball. You want possession. Sudan wraps it around with his shoulders, not much to shoot at. Quarter down to 7 seconds. Let's see if they get the shot off. Volker, far side. Wilson trying to get an unlikely goal for him, but they don't need it. They lead by 7. Philadelphia will take the 7-goal lead into the 4th quarter.
In only 2.5 years, it saved America over $100 million. It's the number more people are dialing to save money on collect calls. From any phone, anytime, anywhere in the U.S. 1-800-COLLECT instead of 0. It's the way we call collect today.
Tonight before the game, the Philadelphia Wings named their all-time team. You're seeing John Tucker, who was passed this week by Gary Gait. John Tucker played 6 years for this team and was the all-time leading scorer before Gary Gait passed him. There is your team. Eliuk, Paul Gait playing for Rochester now, of course. Tucker, you just saw. Gary Martin retired last year. Finneran, Chris Flynn, Delegati way back from the old days. Louis, Tom Erchek on there. Conley from Towson State, he's on that list. He played more games than anybody before Martin. And that team, very special to the fans here in Philadelphia. They love and have a great relationship with the Wings team. Tremendous organization here in Philadelphia. They've won 2 championships in a row, looking for 3. Jacobs trying to beat Piazza, can't do it. Piazza making sensational saves. Rochester had to come out hard in the 4th quarter. They did that, but Piazza shuts them down. A 10-year anniversary team for Philadelphia, matching the major indoor lacrosse league's 10-year anniversary year. Philadelphia, one of the cornerstone franchises, along with Baltimore and New York. Miller can't get it past the defense. Watch him lay it out. They're taking that goal back. He stepped in the crease, no goal. Watch his feet as he comes in the crease if we get a chance to see it. This is live action. Ball down the other end. Shot by the stealth bomber. They caught him in the crease. His foot got in the crease before the shot broke the plane of the goal. Bomberry scored the last 2 goals. He's taken the last 2 shots of this series. Watch Maricek. When you get Marichek or Gait in front of the goal, it's all over. Watch him make a couple fakes, and then he doesn't need much to shoot at. Easy target after he gets Collins to bite on the left pipe. He made about 2 fakes, got Collins to go to his left, and then just brought the stick up and went to the backside. Hat trick for Marichek. 17 goals for Philadelphia. An 8-goal lead with 13 minutes left.
Emma, seems like we've known each other forever.
Yeah, I know. 2 weeks.
Will you marry me? 'Cause Emma, I love you, man.
Oh, Johnny, you're not getting my Bud Light.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
Johnny?
Make it a Bud Light.
Jane?
It's Joan.
Jane, Joan, whatever. I feel like I've known you forever.
Are you ready for some turf burning, high scoring, board slamming, take a punch, lose your lunch, high fiving, hard driving, back slapping? How'd that happen? Makes you wonder. Goalie crashing, major indoor lacrosse league action.
Check out all the action live and in person at a game in a city near you.
Carbon monoxide isn't the only thing to worry about coming from your tailpipe, because with every stroke of your engine, motor oil is being vaporized into exhaust, leaving less and less protection. That's why there's Castrol GTX 10W30. Of every leading 10W30, Castrol provides the most protection against volatility burn-off. So use Castrol, or watch more of your protection go up in smoke. Castrol GTX, engineered for greater protection against breakdown.
There's Chopper on the far side. Big Gabe on one side, Chopper on the other. And his buddy there.
To your side, Big Gabe.
I don't know what his buddy's name is. But they go back and forth. It's a rivalry inside the arena. They sell out here very often. It's 15,000 plus here tonight. As Gabrielson gets set to face off against Silcott. Silcott on the left from Rochester. Gabrielson, number 8, the team captain for Philadelphia, also part of that 10-year anniversary team. Philadelphia has been dominating face-offs. They've won 20-10 for Rochester. Burns inside, great feed, and Ryder can't finish. Piazza has been looking strong. Govett appealing to the crowd, saying, I was hammered, don't put me in the old box. Jacobs just hitting Govett. Govett taking the shots. Boy. I don't blame him for being a little upset. Govett used to live in that penalty box. He gets 2 minutes for roughing and doesn't really deserve it. Did nothing to earn it. Jacobs in there with him, so teams will have 1 man each. They'll be playing 4 against 4. I really think this favors the Philadelphia team and this man, Gary Gait, because it opens the field up a little bit. This team is athletically in better condition. They're better runners. They're physically superior, I think, to the Rochester team. Now watch how they use this extra space to open it up. It's Finneran and Gait working the left hand. They got a lot of space now with Ricky Thorpe playing defense. Marichek, pick and roll. Gait wraps it, good stick, and hand save by Collins. Collins looking for the fast break. No. He tries to fast break up the near side. Gary Gait picks it up. How can he get it? Coming out of the box. Holding call on his brother. Again, it was Gait against Gait. A friendly push. Here's Paul against Gary. Now watch Gary just try to wrap him up physically. He knows that Paul is so strong. He got a stick check on the backside to take away the efficiency of that shot. I thought it was a terrible fast break by Collins, but it actually was a good one. How about Barberry being the incredible shooter as a rookie? He has scored the last 3 goals for this Rochester team. He has a hat trick. And the one-handed shot really shows the strength of this man. He's a left-handed bomber, but that was a one-handed with the right hand, showing he's got tremendous skills. A great acquisition. Wasn't even drafted.
Rochester's goal scored by number 18, Cam Barberry. The assist from 93, Chris Driscoll. Time of the goal, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Barberry from Driscoll.
So right now we've got a 7-goal lead for Philadelphia. And checking out the penalty situation, we see that in just about a minute, Philadelphia will be up for 5 minutes because the penalty to Jacobs was a major. We got a slash and a 5-minute major penalty. So after the 2 minutes, Philadelphia's up for 5.
White ball, white ball!
7-goal lead for Philadelphia. They better make hay now. Barberry has been tremendous in the second half. Flynn gets a piece of the shot by Paul Gait. Driscoll down low. Watch the finishing shot by Ryder, who can't put it away. He rolls back to the short side. You've got to take yourself in the cylinder. Not much angle in a 4-by-4.5-foot goal. Ryder again.
Hold! We're going out!
This is a replay of the action. Jacobs and Driscoll. Now Silcott goes back to play defense because Philadelphia has the ball in a big lead. 7 goals. And in 8 seconds, they'll be a man up for the next 5 minutes because of the major penalty against Dewey Jacobs. Dewey Jacobs, a guy that you need to get goals out of if you're a Rochester coach. Now he's in the penalty box for 5 minutes. Dovett comes over. Fresh legs in the form of Gary Gait. Watch out. Collins makes a big save, and a follow-up all day long. Collins. Gary Gait out to Denick, getting close. Finner in.
In the crease, going out.
Crease violation, trying to protect Collins, who's really had a tough day. Now they're playing a man short, 4-man for Rochester and 5 for Philadelphia. Sudan will bring it up. They're trying to use up a lot of the clock. They're not in a good position. They've got to make up 7 goals, but they've got a major penalty that's got 4 minutes and 14 seconds left. They've got to try to score here. Trying to get it to Paul Gait. Finneran picks it off. Watch it back door. Dennigan's going to take the shot. Collins makes the shoulder save. Right away, Finneran looks to the follow-up in the cylinder. He gets Marechek over his head, though, and a little bit of confusion for Philly as they balance up their lines. Nostrand's the left-handed shooter. Marechek now. Gait comes back. Now this is their power play against the 4-man defense. Picked off. Ryder. Ryder cannot get it on net. Watch out. 1 man back. Sudan. Thorpe tries, but here comes 3 against Sudan. Gait. And Sudan makes the big save with the help of Collins in the pipe. And here comes Sudan the other way. Silcott's on the far side. Sudan tries to roll into the cylinder, and Piazza makes the huge save. Flip it over his shoulder, and out and finds net. Good hustle by Rochester just to stay on the ball. It lobs over the shoulder. And after Piazza made the first save, the ball goes in. It's a 17-11 game. Watch, the first save was made. They stay in there. It just chips up over his shoulder. They all count, folks. 6-goal lead.
Keep your head up, boys.
And the 2nd goal of the game for Timmy Sudan. 9 minutes left to go in the game. 6-goal lead for Philadelphia. It's still time for that penalty. Tony Resch.
Time to go 5 minutes, 2 seconds. Man up! Dewey, you need somebody. We can't be out there and tired and not coming back. Okay? Everybody's all right. Kevin, you all right? Okay? Cannot be just bailing to the bench. We got to come back and play. There's no if they've got a break going. Okay? We have to take control. Okay? Don't let him in it. We're going to go face-off line. Who's winning? He has it. He's short. I got it. All right. Let's go. Flinner, Gates, Bolts, Billy. You all right? And Gary. Let's go.
On the Rochester bench, Christy Lee's got Timmy Sudan.
Nice hat trick for you already tonight. You're keeping this team in the game slowly but surely. Why is it that you guys have so much trouble on the road, do you think?
Oh, it's hard to say. I don't know. I had a few guys today say they have a hard time getting ready after the plane trip. It shouldn't be that hard. I've been in the league 6 years and really hope it doesn't continue this way. We only won one on the road last year, so we keep plowing away and see what we're going to do today.
Tim Sudan with 2 goals. Sorry, Leaf, and they are 1-7 on the road, these Nighthawks.
They can't figure it out, but guess what, folks? If they don't figure it out, they will not be a playoff contender. They've got to figure out how to win on the road. Back into a power play because of that major penalty against Dewey Jacobs. Here comes Gary Gait down low to Finneran. Nostrins. And somehow, no, it doesn't go in. Now, the goal judge had the light going, had everybody faked out here at the Core State Spectrum, but that one was in the back of the net. Still a 6-goal lead. We've got 2 minutes now and about 10 seconds on that major penalty. So no matter what happens here, they'll still have the penalty, and Piazza really looking sharp. O'Grady gets called for the hold on Lemon. Bright spots. As you look at Piazza, he is a bright spot. He has looked tremendous coming off, filling in for Dallas Eliuk, and that's a great feeling for this team to know that they've got Piazza playing well, getting some big minutes here. Cam Bomberry looking good for Rochester. This rookie right here, number 18. Bomberry's got 3 of the last 4 goals for Rochester. Watch Denikin trying to finish. Thorpe tries to pick it up, does. Now Driscoll will carry. Bomberry stays on the field. And Driscoll from way outside just cranks it. He gets corner rope. It's a 5-goal game, and folks, this one is not over. Driscoll gets his hat trick. That thing was from right field. Driscoll looks into the center, and then just nothing but smoke. His hat trick keeps this team in it. And both of those were short-handed goals. The 5-minute major penalty that could have put this one way out of reach has not done that for Philadelphia. Remember Tony Resch talking in the huddle about take control of the game? Well, that's exactly what they have not done. 5 goals again. This is about as close as they've gotten since the first half. Usually it's right around here that Gary Gait notches another one. Let's see what happens. Thorpe to Mearns. Gait drops back to play good defense. Here comes Paul Gait. Watch out behind. Defense, Matt Wilson. That's brother Andy Wilson. Played on the Philadelphia Wings in the first 2 championships, 89 and 90. Trying to get to Bomberry, and Paul Gait looking a little nonchalant for a team that has to score 5 goals. He's flat-footed. Now he's got to play defense. Collins keeping his team in it. Here's Paul Gait looking a little bit tired. He has been in there for 2 runs. They've got to get him off. They don't have time to do it. Collins makes another save. He has been sensational when he's had a chance to get some good defense in front of him. Rogers just intercepts teams at even strength. So Rogers did a great job. Watch out, Marichek. Collins with another huge save. He has been great in close. Now Dewey Jacobs can try to make up for that penalty. Miller, Paul Gait trying to stop. He's got it inside. Rolls inside of Miller. He had a tremendous weight advantage. Just rolls inside of Miller. This is a ball game. 4 goals separate these teams with 5 minutes, 27 seconds to go.
BMW traction control, because we all have places to go.
This is incredible.
Incredible.
What is it?
The double supreme cheeseburger. It's new. Brand new.
Same kind of stuff as the Big Mac.
Yeah, but I like this better.
Oh, that's because Burger King flame broils them.
It's got a lot more beef. A lot more beef.
Gonna take all lunch hour to finish one.
The Burger King Double Supreme Cheeseburger. Less bread and 75% more beef than the Big Mac. And it's flame broiled, never fried. With fries and a drink, just $2.99.
Well, back to work. What's the rush?
I don't think we're gonna be too busy.
Maybe Burger King won't advertise it.
Last goal of the game by Paul Gait. Bad matchup against Billy Miller. Miller only weighs about 160 pounds. Watch his feet. He gets in, shoots before he steps into the crease. They call it good. Great move by Paul Gait, number 19, who knew he was against Miller, who's a tremendous player, but he just outweighed him. He had too much power for Miller to stop. Rolled inside, and then had to stick it when he got inside the crease. This is as close as this team has been since the first quarter. Jacobs gets the assist. Don't forget, he was in the penalty box and they scored 2 shorthanded goals, which would be the difference in the game. When they should have taken over the game, it was Rochester who scored shorthanded twice, and now they're within 4. A goal here could really apply some mental pressure to the Philadelphia team. Sudan. You got to put it on net. You got to put pressure on Piazza, who has been making the saves.
Defense.
In close to Ryder, but he is just locked up by Volker. Driscoll's got a hat trick tonight, and Christy Lee's got him on the sideline.
That's right, Lee. Chris Driscoll, you guys have 5 unanswered goals. You're right back in this one.
Yeah, we got a little bit more to go, and we're running out of time, so we got to get some quick goals.
All right, thanks so much. Chris Driscoll, one of the leading scorers in the mill, Lee.
Well, they're back to within 4. Shot clock down to 7 as Miller wheels in and just checked out of a stick by Levin. Back to Collins, which is a good move. Now they go to the fast break. Hollenbeck takes it, and Gait comes out of the front of the box for a fast break to your right of your screen. He parks himself down low against Chris Flynn. He's asking the referees to monitor the checks that Gait is getting. Driscoll just talked to us. He's got the ball now. Trying to find Dewey Jacobs. Jacobs has it into Paul Gait. Oh, Paul Gait couldn't pick it up. That would have been trouble for Piazza. Shot clock down to 2. They're going to lose it. There it goes. That could be a penalty.
There's a souvenir. Who got it?
Just missed, Paulie, just missed.
O'Grady brings it down to Nostrid. He likes the left-handed shot. Pulls back to the trailing player, Gary Gait. And how about Collins? He's been stuffing up that goal. 3:40 left. There's still time to do it. Mearns has got to get something going. Rope!
Rochester
17-15. Everybody's sitting back down at the Core State Spectrum. 5 straight goals now. I know Christy Lee said 5. It was only 4 at the time, but it's 5 now. Collins starts things off. He gets the outlet way up front. Then it's Mearns who looks right across the field, and in transition, Piazza cannot get set. And Roy Colsey gets his first goal. This is a rookie that has tremendous skills, and I'm sure that feels good for Colsey to get that one on the books. And you're within 3 goals. You are in the game, folks, and somehow Rochester has climbed back into this one. I keep thinking back to that man advantage, the major penalty when Rochester got 2 shorthanded goals. If they would go on to tie this one up, that would be the critical time of the game. The time when Philadelphia let it get away. But they've still got the 3-goal lead and possession. This is Jacobs, the good-looking rookie. You look at him, 6'5". He is big. Looks like Tom Emick takes a trip to the box along with Miller. And those 5 unanswered goals: Bomberry, Sudan, Driscoll, Gait, Colsey. Bomberry, he's been a story by himself. Bomberry scored 3 of the last 7 goals. Billy Miller, number 99, into the penalty box. Miller, part of the United States national team that won the World Championships, Manchester, England, in '94. Team's playing 4-on-4 right now. And again, I think this is a pretty good situation as Govett works to try to free up Gary Gait. Silcott playing very careful. Gait's got everything, quickness, strength, and accuracy with that shot. Knocked into the goal is Collins. The goal is knocked off its position. Now they've got to straighten it up. Actually, you can shoot to where the goal should be, and they've got to count it. So they understand the rule book. Marichek working out front. This is Silcott again playing defense on Gary Gait. Great to Marichek. Collins knew all about that one. Now they'll reset that one with 2 minutes to go and a 3-goal deficit. Rochester's got the ball. They've got to stick one here. They give it to Driscoll. No goals in 11.5 minutes for Philadelphia. Wake-up call. Goalie is out. They pull the goalie. Jacobs in close. Cam Bomberry can't beat Piazza. He is huge in that big save, the biggest of the game.
Defense.
That was just an acrobatic, tremendous save. The goalie is still out at 6-on-5. No goalie on the other end. Cam Bomberry back door, and Piazza got a big save. Piazza doing it all. Goalie's pulled at 6-on-5 for Rochester. They've got a timeout, 1:15 left. Rochester pulling out the goalie. They've got 3 goals to make up. It can't be done.
This free video shows you how Bowflex lets you outperform Nordic Flex and Solo Flex. Call for yours right now. You need to see this free video. Bowflex lets me perform the strength aerobic workout I want in 20 minutes. It's quick, it's easy, and it makes my body feel incredible. There's simply nothing else like it. You can change the amount of weight you're using by adding more power rods. The cable pulley system accommodates 64 different exercises. It's even backed by a lifetime warranty. If you're like me, and at first you looked at machines like SoloFlex and Nordic Flex, you've got to see what Bowflex can do for you. It simply produces results. Call right now for this free 15-minute video. It will show you exactly how Bowflex will let you outperform SoloFlex and Nordic Flex. You'll be surprised at how effective Bowflex really is. If you want to see the easiest, most effective way of exercising at home, you need to see this video. It's absolutely free, so call for yours right now.
One take shooter. Okay, Rand, you gotta go crease. Okay, we got a power. Where's Gator? We got a power now, right? 5-on-4. Okay, we got one guy in the box there. Okay, we got 33 seconds. Chris, we gotta move the ball up top. We gotta move the ball, okay? Gator's on point. Okay? 5-on-4. 5-on-4. Great hustle, Juice. Great hustle. We're gonna face off line, they score. Yeah.
That's the man of the hour, Piazza. He has been sensational. 40 saves for Collins. Piazza with 35, but Piazza with the more acrobatic saves as Rochester has gotten in very close. They pulled the goalie now. There's nobody in the goal for Rochester as they use 6 players against 5. In close, Mearns tries to finish, can't get the shot off.
Last minute.
Watch out, Piazza is going to try to put it away.
Final minute.
Condon's trying to get the call right. He called it back the other way, but was overruled by the other referee as they give it back to Philadelphia. 53 seconds in the game, a 3-goal lead. And the apparent MVP is being called out, the pizza man. Gait trying to to finish it, couldn't do it. Driscoll's way out in front. Sudan can't find it because Volker runs him down. Sudan trying to finish himself. Piazza, the stone wall in the fourth quarter. First team All-Pro Dallas Eliuk goes down in the first half. Pizza. Andy Piazza comes in. He was an All-American at North Carolina. He was the best in the field games his senior year at his position. He is the official Coors Light MVP.
Yes, indeed. Let's count it down. 10.
Rochester tried to make a go of it.
7.5.
Reset the clock to 7.5.
Troy Condon trying to get 7.5 seconds back on the clock. Rochester will have the ball. They've got to make up 3 goals. Not enough time to physically do it. And the Wings will take it home. This is their victory. The Wings had a huge lead. Rochester fought back, and the Wings kept the victory. We'll come back with our MVP and closing comments.
Hey there! Hey, oh.
What's up?
Oh, thanks for stopping, Bub. I've been waiting out here forever. You just passed me. I'm out of gas.
Your car is still running. Weird, huh? Very.
It's in flames!
I don't think so.
But I love you, man.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down,
You're not getting the Bud Light.
make it a Bud Light.
Where's the love, man?
Maybe it'll happen when you see the lights shimmering on the horizon. Beautiful. Or the first time you enter a world you thought could only exist in a dream.
But you're wide awake.
Maybe it's when you realize you don't know if it's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. And furthermore, you don't care.
This is the place.
But when it does happen, you'll know.
Yeah.
Because your heart, your mind, your senses will tell you.
Aren't you glad you came?
You're in a place unlike any other.
This week's Major Indoor Lacrosse League Game of the Week has been brought to you by Bud Light, the official sponsor of the 1996 Olympic Games. Make it a Bud Light. And by STX Lacrosse Equipment, the name in lacrosse sticks, equipment, and apparel.
Back at the Core State Spectrum, the final score in this one, 17-14. I'm with the Bud Light Game MVP, Andy Piazza. Andy, you're on the bench in the first quarter. In your wildest dreams, do you ever think you'd be the MVP?
Oh, not at all. I mean, you play behind best goalie in the league, you know, and Dallas Eliuk. So, you know, I try to cherish the moments that I get in there and do my best, you know, to contribute to, you know, the team. But never in my wildest dream. Never.
How tough is it to come off the bench cold and then perform?
It's tough. I said to Gary Martin, I said, Gary, I really need a save to get in the swing of things because really didn't get any warm-up, and I didn't know if Dallas was going to be okay or not. So just went out there, and things fell our way. I mean, Rochester's a Super Bowl club. I mean, there's no doubt. Last year, we went overtime in the championship, and hey, they played a heavy game, but we went out there and gave it our all and deal with the adversity of losing Dallas.
When did you really feel like you were into the game?
I guess towards the end of the second quarter, and then in the third quarter, then I started getting the flow, and you know, when they score, you just got to forget about it, because in this game, there's a lot of shots, so you just got to get the next one, and that's what happened.
Thanks, Andy. 42 saves, Andy Piazza, Bud Light MVP. Let's swing it upstairs to Leaf, who's got some final thoughts.
All right, Q, I tell you what, it was a big win for Philadelphia. They win by 3 as they march on to a possible three-peat for Quinn Kesnick and Christy Lee. I'm Leif Elsmo. Next game on the Deuce, Baltimore Thunder against the Saints on the 19th of February.